YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I've got another pickups video for you here. This is my Christmas edition of this, although I do have a few things I'm going to add in at the end. Just that I found recently. Haven't really been out thrifting a lot lately. The holidays kept me super busy, but you know, it was a great time and got time to spend with, you know, the family and friends and that kind of thing, and that's what it's really all about that time of year. So I didn't really get a chance to hit up the thrift shops too much. But I did find a couple of things that I'll show, like I said, at the end here. So let me get started. I'll show you the Christmas stuff that I got. First thing, which won't really amaze people that much, but definitely something I needed, not necessarily for the collection, but when I'm resurfacing games and whatnot, I need these things. So my wife got me these for Christmas. It's Disc Magic, which is like the solution for using the JFJ Easy Pro. I think JFJ has a different brand of this. This is sort of like the less expensive brand, but from what I can see and what I can tell, it does the exact same job. So she got me these. These are the 12-ounce bottles because the machine only came with 4-ounce bottles, and I ran out of the white solution for that. So ended up getting those. That was pretty awesome right there. She ordered those off of eBay. She also picked up this really cool Mario t-shirt for me, which is kind of neat right there. Pretty sweet. You know, official Nintendo stuff kind of deal. So pretty nice looking things there. Sort of a Mario Christmas when it comes down to it. She also picked me up a pretty sweet pair of Mario pajama pants. Well, Mario Brothers rather pajama pants. Got Mario and Luigi on there. I don't want to forget Luigi. I know some of you would get offended if I did. So the Mario Brothers pants there, that's pretty sweet. Kind of like those for lounging around the house gaming and whatnot. That's pretty fun. And then she also picked me up a couple of amiibos. Now, I mean, you can see a bunch of amiibos down there. I don't really seek them out the way other people go absolutely ballistic for them or anything like that. But here's a couple I actually really wanted to get into my collection. So it's pretty cool. First one here is the Modern Color Mario, the 8-bit kind of edition one. Really cool right there. You know, anything like Mario, totally into. So it's happy to get that. And then one I'm super stoked about because I just loved this game on the NES back in the day. And a game I'm still looking for on the Super Nintendo actually is this game as well. And it's the Dr. Mario figure. And for the Super Nintendo, the game that I'm looking for is the Tetris Dr. Mario bundle one, or whatever you call it, where it's like 2-in-1 combo. Still looking for that game for my collection. But this is hopefully will bring me some good luck in finding that. So really cool right there. And like I said, loved Dr. Mario back in the day, so really happy to pick it up. And like a really detailed figurine, so kind of nice right there. That will definitely be a welcomed addition to the collection. So basically that's all the gaming related stuff that I got for Christmas this time around. Pretty cool things for sure. Very Mario Christmas kind of idea right there. Now moving on from that, this is something I forgot to show you in my last pickup video. Not really game related, I mean, I guess it is. I have picked up one of these before, but this one is in way better condition than the one that I currently have. This will probably be for resale, although I really kind of like the aesthetic of this one. I'm not really sure if I'm going to sell this or not, but it's the Call of Duty, this one's called the Zombies Transit Farm. So pretty cool right there. It's like a Mega Block set. And to do with, you know, like Legos and Mega Blocks and stuff like that, sometimes these kits or whatever, they get released and they don't really like re-release them or anything like that. So I think it's kind of a collector's item, will be down the road for sure, and like zombie related, so really into that, and obviously video game related, so kind of a double whammy idea right there. And for that there, I paid $3.99, which I thought was a killer deal for it. I was pretty surprised Value Village had it so cheaply priced, but that's what I paid for it, so I was pretty pumped about that for $3.99. Also moving on, I stopped in, this is sort of the next thing, when I was actually visiting friends, you know, in another city. I went back to Peterborough, which is actually my hometown, Peterborough, Ontario, and I was driving around and we had to stop in at a grocery store, and right beside the grocery store was a Tilly's, so my wife went into the grocery store to pick out a few items that we were going to need for our visit or whatever, and I popped into the Tilly's. Wasn't really a whole lot there, just a bunch of sports titles for the most part, but this is one of the sort of things that people don't really know about sports titles, is sometimes some of them can be worth a little bit. So this one here, I picked up very recently actually is NHL Hits 2003. I picked up another copy of this. This one was $5. You can see it right there, which is pretty cool, but it's totally complete and everything like that, which is totally sweet. And the disc on this one will probably need to be resurfaced, but hey, I got the new goo for that, so that's no problem right there. I'll easily be able to give that a nice buff, and it'll look pretty much brand new, and that'll obviously be for resale because I already have this in my collection. The one that I'm looking for the original Xbox is actually the NHL Hits 2002, but I do have 2003. I have multiple copies of 2003, which is kind of interesting. I haven't come across the other one yet, but that's that. And then last thing I picked up, and this was just yesterday, just going into a Value Village. We're having lunch, and there was a Value Village there, so I stopped in and I found this guy in a bag of junk. Basically, I took him out of the bag at the end of it and just threw the bag back into the donate bin because there was nothing else in that bag that I wanted, and I didn't want to bring junk home with me. But I did pick out this one. This is the one of the red amiibos from the first edition. You can tell by the green base there, and this was, you know, one of those ones that people were kind of going nuts for back in the day. It's dropped in price now. I think you can probably buy it on eBay for about 12 bucks loose like this, but this one was $1.99, so I was going to turn that down right there. It's pretty cool, and I didn't have this one in my collection already, so kind of neat. I've sort of stepped back from collecting the Skylanders. I just got you know, I've finished off like basically the first 3 sets. I've got a few from the following set, the 4th set, and I just can't keep up with it. It's far too expensive and far too time consuming tracking down, you know, all the different figurines and stuff like that. So I'm just basically gonna find them on the thrift, you know, through the course of my hunting kind of thing, and that's what I'll be adding to my collection sort of idea. But yeah, so really cool guy right there. But I do have the regular version of them as well. There's nothing really super special about these. They go on the base and they don't have any like updated stats or anything like that. They're exactly the same. They just have this cool, you know, singular color to them. So that's that right there. And that was everything that I found recently. Not a whole lot, like I was saying, just a few thrift items thrown in there at the end. But that was my Christmas haul, and really happy with that kind of stuff. My wife hooked me up with all that. Also, something I didn't mention, she also gave me a $25 EB Games card, which is pretty cool. Hopefully I can find some clearance kind of deals on, you know, maybe some Wii titles or you know, through PS3 or whatever kind of titles, and get some good deals using that. So that's everything I got to show you this time around. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Feel free to thumbs up this video, comment down below, and I'll see you all later.